Good evening, my children. My name is Dominator. However, you all can refer to me as Lord Dominator. And what is my purpose for this channel? Well, I don't play games or anything, if that's what you're thinking. Because if I did, I would dominate them. No, 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 no. What do? I read, I respond, I do a lot of talking, I give you guys news and updates, and I narrate as well. But mostly, I do a hell of a lot of reading. So, what are we going to do today for the sake of October, the month of scares? Well, how about a game of Dead by Daylight? And today I will be discussing about today's killer, the Trapper. Ooh, this guy looks like, okay, he looks like Leatherface, except he forgot his chainsaw, and he didn't want to wear humans for faces, because obvious reasons. So, what do you say we go on ahead and get to know a little bit more about our killer? The Trapper. Trapper? The Trapper? So is he like some kind of hood guy?
When you wake up before you brush your teeth, you grab your strap, nigga.
Evan McMillan idolizes his father. It wasn't just that he was heir to a great fortune, it was that he ran the estate. Okay, so they got a little family business going on. They're getting their money. Okay, I see you. Raised under his father's firm hand, Evan had taken to running the workforce with an iron hand. Don't you mean iron fist? Would have sounded cooler if you did. Alright, whatever. Production was always high, and the McMillan estate prospered under father and son. Aww. As Archie McMillan's mental health slowly disintegrated, Evan protected him from the herd who wanted a piece of the fortune. No matter what his father asked of him, Evan would do. Oh, really? Like anything? I wonder how far that's gonna go. When Archie McMillan finally snapped, Evan became his enforcer in what would become known as the worst mass murder in modern history. They never proved that Evan led over 100 men into dark tunnels before detonating the explosives and sealing them to their fate. Jeez, what the fuck? I'm guessing their opportunity blew up in their faces. Am I right? Okay. The tale of the McMillan estate is a tale of wealth and power gone very wrong. How many victims fell to the hands of father and son is unknown. No record is ever made of what became of Evan McMillan. Well, if he's in the game, I think we all found out what that was. His father is another unsolved puzzle, found trapped in a locked basement in his own warehouse, starved and abandoned. Well, what the hell? You think you could at least throw him a bone? Alright, and that's all you need to know on his backstory, but before we get any further, how about we ask the killer himself a few questions? Let's see if we can get him on the line. Alright, I think we got him. Hello? Mr. McMillan? Evan? Or would you prefer I call you Trapper?
When you wake up before you brush your teeth, you grab your strap.
Either war's fine, doesn't really matter.
Okay, now I have a few questions to ask you, or I could ask you one if I felt like it, so as opposed to that whole 100 people, over 100 people who blew up in a tunnel, how in the world did you lure over 100 people in that one tunnel just so you can blow their asses to high hell?
Well, you know, it's amazing what money can actually do, because all you gotta do is just tell them that, hey, there's money in there, and it's all yours, and all you have to do is just go in there. It took quite a bit of flyers to actually make that happen. I was putting them around town saying, over $500,000 inside this dark abandoned tunnel. And, you'd be surprised how many people just are very much attracted to money. And I gotta say, I didn't really expect the plan to work so perfectly. Like, I myself was actually very, very much impressed, really.
Wonderful, wonderful. Now, I have one more question, and this is opposed to your father. If that's okay, if you don't mind me asking.
Oh, sure, not at all, not at all. Go ahead.
So, is your father still starving in that basement, or did he... who am I kidding? Did he die?
Well, you see, Dominator, that's kind of like a common misconception, because, I really idolize my father quite a bit, and, since he's still very sick, I bring home lots of goodies for him. I give him a nice home-cooked meal. I bring him the paper every morning, and anything else he could possibly need, and quite a few screaming victims in his basement, and he likes to call it home, considering his condition.
Fascinating. And I assume he's doing alright?
Oh, yeah. He's doing really good, actually.
Are you sure I can take your word for it? 'Cause, given you're a killer and everything, I just want to make sure that there's no, misconceptions going on here, in your own words.
Nope, not really. My father's just perfectly fine, and again, he's, actually alive, and definitely not dead.
By chance, can we get him on the line?
No.
Well, thank you so much for being here with us today, Mr. McMillan. And, anything you want to say to the people watching?
You better not let me find you. And, thank you so much, Dominator. It's been a pleasure being here, and, I hope to see you and probably a lot of other victims in Dead by Daylight. You can download it.
Whoa. Okay, let me just stop you right there, because nobody's sponsoring me to do any of this. So, yeah, thank you so much for coming here, and bye! And that's all the time we have for tonight, folks. Thank you all so much for listening, and if you all want me to cover another killer in Dead by Daylight, just let me know down in the comments below, and the killer with the most top voted comments will be next. Or just spam it in the comments over and over until we just see, yep, let's just do that one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and let me know down below on my performance and how well I did. I'd love to know. And to that, my children, I leave you all with a question. If a killer was chasing after you, what would you do to defend yourself?